Welcome, WhyBotherSports, where you can perform like the pros, but so, what's in my bag? Don't show your ass to the camera. Gosh. So I wanted to do what's in my bag. First, I just want to go into my clubs that I got here, and then we'll go into what's in my bag, like what do I carry, like gloves, balls, different things. I have a driver, 3-wood, and a 5-wood, and I got these all on eBay as a package set for $99 roughly. They're all Adams drivers, or Adams tight line. So this is the driver. It's got a tailor-made flex regular 65 gram shaft. It says low torque on there. The face is pretty beat up on there a little bit, but 10.5 degree driver. I'll put a picture on there. I know it's kind of hard to see. 3 and 5 wood are the same thing. So this is just a 3-wood. It's a 15 degree, and my 5-wood is 18 degree. This one has a different shaft on there. It's a Fujikura G75 high modulus. I hit these pretty bad. Need some very much lessons with the woods and driver. Next is my hybrid. This is the Ping V2, Rapture V2, and this still has the Ping shaft on there as well. The Ping TFC 939, again regular shaft, 63 grams, stiffness ratio 66%. Not a clue what that means. This is my go-to club because I hit the driver 3-wood, 5-wood terribly off the tee, so I'd rather just poke this out there. About depends on how I hit it. Usually max 225 and good hit 215 and a little low about 200. So 225 to 200 range. And my irons are up next. Those are all one set as well, except for 2 clubs. The 7-iron and 8-iron are the older edition, just because I couldn't find the newer version of them, so I got the older version on eBay as well. So this is what all of my irons look like. It is the Cobra FP2s, one of my favorite clubs to hit as well when it's really pure. It's the Aldila Protocol HL 70 gram regular mid-kick 3.5 degree. These are the FP2s. All of my irons are the FP2s except for 2. So the 7 and 8 iron, they still have the same grip on there. It does have a different shaft. I'm not even sure it's all came off. So it says NS Pro. Regular as well. It looks like a steel shaft. So this is what the FP looks like. Gonna face out of there. And that's the 7-iron and 8-iron that are like that. And honestly, even with the steel shaft, I'm not good enough to notice a difference between a graphite shaft and a steel shaft. They're both regular stiffness. So with my Cobra irons, I got the set for $80. It was a 5-iron through pitching wedge. It didn't come with the 8-iron. It was missing the 8-iron, so I had to buy one. And I found the FP original. That was the best I could find at the time, and it's fine. And then 7-iron, I broke. Why the head broke is the ferrule. When I was back home over summer, it was beginning to separate, so it was like a very hairline. You could see it separating a little bit because I would leave my clubs in the trunk in the Florida weather in the summertime, so the glue would get loose, and I took it to a pro shop so they could fix it and tighten it up. And he's just like, oh, we don't need to put the same glue. You can just heat this one up and put it in and it should be fine. I went to go play middle of the day, like 2 o'clock on a Saturday, and the shaft was loose on my 7-iron. I didn't even realize it. I hit over a par 3 on water. It was a pretty good hit. I still cleared the water on the par 3, the ball. But when I took the piece of ground, I probably chunked it a little bit. This ferrule just came right off, popped off. The head flew straight into the water. The shaft didn't break, but the head was completely gone. And to get a new head and reshaft it was more than just buying a new club. So that's why I just keep my clubs in my apartment now. I'd rather just take them up and down every single time. It's a little bit of a nuisance, but it's better than buying new clubs every time. So my first wedge is, like I said, the pitching wedge. Again, Cobra. Same thing, these are the FP2s. I looked online what the stock original FP or stock degree on the FP2s were. It says it's 48 degrees. So that's what I based my other wedges on. So my wedges I just recently got. They are TaylorMade ATV light. Yeah. And I have a 52 degree, which 56 degree, get that on there, and then a 60 degree, just this one. And I absolutely love them. It doesn't say what the bounce is on these. They don't seem that big. You can see that. I have been so much more consistent after getting these new wedges, getting used to them, and then I got a lesson on chipping and pitching and kind of the thought process on when to do what, and it's been so huge for me. The short game is actually the most reliable part of my game. The local pro shop that I go to, they had a bunch of wedges there, and I found that set all together. So I was like, this is perfect. This is the degrees I was looking at. I thought would be a good gapping for myself. You know, messing around with a bunch of the wedges. There was some Cleveland, some Strixon wedges, or they the Vokies, but they didn't have all three. It was like 2 of something, 1 of the other, mixed match. I'm very visual, so I wanted 3 of the exact same ones, and those had it, and then they look awesome. So I was like, sign me up, I'll buy them right now. Last one is my putter. So I have an Odyssey putter. Difficult to see. And it is the White Hot RX. Absolutely love this putter. I used to have the TaylorMade Rossa putter, R-O-S-S-A putter, and it worked really well for me, but sometimes it felt a little light when I would try to get a controlled hit. It felt like I was leaving it short, so I wanted to try out a little bit of a heavier putter, and this feels amazing for me. I feel like I have much more control of this putter than I did of my other one. And that's just purely off of how I feel. I didn't get fitted for it or anything. I just wanted a heavier putter, and I found this one. And it felt really good when I was testing it out. After doing that ball testing review video, you just can't beat 24 balls of Kirkland for 27 bucks in store. So I just go and buy those. And then I'm testing out the Kirkland gloves right now. I just bought these a couple days ago. Honestly, don't feel any different than the Callaway gloves I used to have. This is the best price point, and I can't really tell any difference on them at all. This is the ball pattern I have. I put it all over. See that? I like it evenly around. I have a system on how I do it, and I just got a big marker, so instead of curling, I just stamp them. Stamp, 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 all the way across. And no one is going to take the time to do this to a ball, so I always know it's mine. And I just kind of like how it looks, the polka dots around there like that. It's very appealing to me. So this is all the stuff on the right side of my golf bag. One pocket is just filled with tees. Got these. And then I have the Callaway scrubber groove cleaner. This comes in super handy. clean off the balls with it sometime. I use it in tandem with this, which is pretty much water, like 2-3 squirts of multi-purpose cleaner, and then 2-3 drops of like soap cleaner. And majority water works amazing. And then there's my golf towel, just a regular Wilson golf towel. It's a little dirty. And then I also keep some extra golf balls. Just if I'm having a bad day or want a breakfast ball or something, I'll whip these out instead of using the nicer golf balls. There's also an extra tripod that I carry, and it's pretty dope. See that? I can do whatever I want with it. Fucking, I have to fix this. It is the rangefinder. This I bought on Amazon for, I think it was $60. It's pretty cheap. The Go Sport. It's the Pro GS24. I have had a couple times where it does have slope as well. It shows the adjusted, but I have had a couple times where other guys will have really nice ones, and mine will be like 20 yards off, and then sometimes it'll be literally 1 yard off. And it's not like I missed the pin. I had the flag locking feature on here as well. Or we'll shoot at the same thing, like we'll shoot at a tree, the same tree, and mine will be, sometimes it's been 20 off, sometimes it'll be 10 off. So it's not as reliable. Okay, now on the left side of my golf bag, I carry these two. I haven't used this in a long time. I probably should again. Either put it on the club face to see where I'm hitting, or I draw a line where I'm hitting to make sure I'm hitting it flush. So if I put the ball, put a line, make sure I'm not chunking it, make sure I'm hitting it, taking a divot. After bug spray, when I was in Florida, they were murdering me. And then here in South Carolina, same thing, a bunch of bugs. I also keep my markers for the balls, red and blue, just whatever I'm feeling. These are the shoes that I play. I honestly have no idea what they're called. They feel really good. They have memory foam at the bottom. I got them for $55 online. Pretty damn comfortable. They're no metal spikes too, so it's soft, you know. So always carry a plastic bag, and this is the rain cover. That's everything in my golf bag. Thanks for watching, anybody that's still here at the end. Let me know, am I missing anything in my bag that you guys think is essential? Am I carrying too much? Do you guys have any weird superstitions about your golf bag, the way it should be set up, the way it's placed, what should be on what side, you know, where to put your balls, where to put whatever? It's interesting, you know, everybody sets theirs up a little bit differently. So let me know.